So today I'm going to show you how to make a really fast lasagna where you won't have to boil the pasta, you won't need to preheat your oven, and it won't take an hour longer to bake. We're going to be able to do it on the counter in 35 minutes and without boiling. So we're going to start with our 3-quart, which has about an inch of water so that it sits underneath the culinary basket. I'm going to set the culinary basket on top of the 3-quart. And the nice thing is you don't even have to thaw your meat first. You can go to the freezer. This is grass-fed buffalo, so very healthy. And I'm going to put the lid on and put it a little bit above medium, maybe even medium-high to get it going faster. So now it's clicking. So every time it clicks, since it's frozen, I'm going to remove the lid and I'm going to simply scrape the defrosted side and then turn it over and do it on both sides. Once it's finally done, it'll be all ground up and it'll be ready to go. So the last time I did this, here's what we ended up with. It's practically cooked already. It's all ground up. It's probably taken me about 6 of those clicking and scrapings based on a pound of ground meat. So meanwhile, while your meat's going, I'm going to measure 1½ teaspoons of sea salt, ½ teaspoon of oregano, ½ teaspoon of thyme, ½ teaspoon of red pepper, ¼ teaspoon of garlic, ½ teaspoon of celery seed, adds a little sweetness, ¼ teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a sprinkle of some basil, so just according to your taste, a bay leaf. Here's what the meat looks like now. Here's what we got rid of, if you want to take a look there. So all the nasty fat and grease has gone into the bottom. So we're going to pour the meat in this clean bottom 3-quart. Take a small half of an onion. And we're going to use the number 3 comb and simply going to chop it into the meat. We're going to add some organic tomatoes. If you grow them in your garden, even better. And then the seasonings are all going to go in there. We're going to add some organic tomato paste for thickening. Fun part is we're going to add some red wine for extra flavor. And you can use cooking wine or your favorite drinking wine. Obviously I don't measure, and about a tablespoon or so of sugar to cut the acid. I'm going to use some raw local honey. Again, no real measuring involved here. And we're going to mix this up, put it on medium. When it clicks, turn it to low and let those flavors go. So meanwhile, you've got your sauce going. We've got about 15 ounces of ricotta cheese here, and we're going to add 2 organic eggs, and that just gives you a little extra protein. And we're going to blend that with the ricotta. And we're going to use that between our layers later. So we're going to start with some of the meat sauce, and we're going to put just enough on the bottom so that we've created a nice moisture. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay our lasagna. I'm using whole grain, and I'm just going to put them side by side in the middle. And I'm going to take one because we're making a circular one because we're using our round electric skillet, and just kind of put those on the side. Then you're going to follow that with half of your ricotta egg mix on top of that. So you've got moisture below, you've got moisture above, and just simply quickly spread it very nonchalant across the tops of your pasta. And then you're going to follow with some more of your meat sauce. And you're going to repeat those layers with another layer of pasta. We crisscross it so that when you cut it, it holds together nicely. And followed with some more ricotta, some more meat sauce, and then we're going to finish with our cheese on top. We're just going to spread that out just like we did the first layer. And then we're going to put some more meat sauce. So now we're going to take some mozzarella cheese, and we're going to shred some on top, and we're going to add a little Parmesan as well. And you can continue. And for a little extra finishing touch and flavor, lightly sprinkle some organic garlic powder, a bit of organic oregano leaves. If you don't do dairy, a really great substitute is Brewer's yeast flakes. They have lots of vitamin B, and they give kind of that nice golden cheesy flavor. We have our probe plugged in. We're going to push the temperature button, hold it, it will go up in 25 degrees, and when it hits 350, That's medium. We're going to fully insert this in, put the cover on, and wait for our vape valve to tell us it's time to turn it down. So it's only been a few minutes and it's already clicking. So we're going to push the temperature button, the down arrow. We're going to lower it to about 170 degrees. Set the timer now for 35 minutes. And when it turns off, it will be done. All right, so the timer just turned off. Here's what we have. So what I'm going to do is put the temperature back to 150, 155 on low. Let it firm up for the next 5 minutes, and then take my kitchen shears and I cut squares through the top layer of cheese so that when you get ready to serve it with your spatula, your cheese stays nicely on each individual piece and everybody gets their fair share and it doesn't pull it down into the lasagna. Well, enjoy!